Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to this morning's webinar, which will be on our new online help centre that you can access through Surgery Connect through whichever area that you're currently in. The session is being recorded as usual, so it will be available on both the training pages and on our YouTube channel once the webinar has been uploaded there for you. So if you can remain muted during the session, and if you do have any questions, if you can ask those through the meeting chat for me, and then I'll answer those as we go through or at the end there. So our online help centre is an additional resource where you can find step-by-step guides to any of the procedures that you'll need on Surgery Connect. So during this session, we're going to have a look at where you can access the help centre depending on which area you are in within Surgery Connect. We'll have a look at the search function, the articles that are available, and then finally how you can give feedback on those articles directly through the screen. So the help centre can be accessed from any area within Surgery Connect. So if you're in the user console, just up at the top next to your initials, you'll see a new little help icon there. And when you hover over it, it will give you the instruction that that's the help center. You can also type in help.x-onweb.com into your browser, and that will take you to the home page on the help center. And if you're in the service delivery console, the configuration console or Xflow, down at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you'll see a magnifying glass icon there, which will then open up the Help Center articles. If you're using the phone bar, then the circle with the question mark in on the right-hand side of the phone bar will also give you access there to the Help Center. When you click on any of the icons, so either the question mark in the user console, the magnifying glass in the service delivery configuration or Xflow, or the icon on the phone bar, it will then open up the help center on the right hand side of your screen, and you'll have some suggested articles based on the page that you currently have open. So if you're in the user console, you'll have user console specific suggested articles there. If you have access through the phone bar, they'll go straight into the phone bar options. And if you're in the service delivery console or the configuration console or Xflow, then you'll have an introduction for those particular areas as well, and how you can use that system within Surgery Connect. There's also a search option just up at the top, and if you click in the search box, it will then take you into a list of all the articles. When you've finished with the Help Center, there is also a minimize button that will show just below it. So through the service delivery console, configuration console and Xflow, you can just click on minimize there. If you've gone in through the user console, you'll just need to go back to this screen, and there'll be a little cross at the top that you can then close down the Help Center there. Obviously, if you've opened it in a separate page on your browser, then you can just close that tab down if you need to. So what I'm going to do now is actually access our training database so that we can have a look at that happening in real time. So I've just opened up a new Google search page. I keep my single sign-on saved as a favorite so that I can log in quickly and easily. So I'm going to log in as Jack on the training database and then go to the user console, which is the screen that you'd normally be using on a day-to-day basis. Now, once you've opened up any of the consoles, obviously there are shortcuts using the menu just next to your initials, as we've seen in the other webinars. So you can navigate to the other consoles quickly and easily by using the menu just next to your initials there. And that will then give you shortcuts to the other consoles that you have access to. However, to access the help pages, if I just click on the little help icon just up at the top here, it will then bring the help pages up on the right hand side here. So because I'm in the user console, it's brought up some user console specific articles here. So we've got an introduction to the user console and what you can use it for, learning your way around. So the user console for beginners, which we cover in the training when we go live with the practices. And then also we've got the help center here for both users and supervisors. Now, if I'm looking for a particular article, I can just click in the search box at the top and it will then take me to a collection of all the articles that we have. So these are split up by the various consoles that you'll need to use. So you can see the number of articles that we've got for each of the consoles as you go through, or you can just search through all of the articles using that search bar at the top. So if you've got a new starter and you're looking to add a user onto the system, you can just type in add user, and that will then bring up all the articles that will look to adding users onto the system in various ways. So if I've got a new starter, it will be adding users individually, and clicking on the link there to the article will then open up the article on the page for me. At the bottom of the article, you can actually bring up the help center. So it will bring up a full screen version as well. And again, you can search through that in exactly the same way. And then open the article up on the screen. So within the articles, you'll have a brief introduction, and then it will go into a step-by-step guide, which will then show you how you can add in this case, a new user onto the system. So it's telling us to go to the service delivery console and navigate to the users section. So if I follow those instructions and navigate to the service delivery console here, I can then go to the user section. And then my next instruction is to click on the add new user button, which I can see at the top of the table here. And then it will take me step by step through those instructions for adding on a new user. Now, on Monday, obviously, we have a special bank holiday. Those bank holidays have been added onto the calendars automatically. So on Monday, the phone lines within the practices will stay closed. If you need to open those phone lines, though, you can remove that bank holiday from your calendar. And if I wanted to check how to do that, then again, I can search through the help guide here on how to do that. So if I search for calendars, I've then got the various ways that I can edit my calendars. And actually, if I search for the bank holiday, we can actually see that we have a specific article for the extra bank holiday that we have on the 19th of September here. And if I click on that article, it will then take me in so that I can then remove that one instance of a bank holiday from the calendar if I need the phone lines to be open on Monday. In that article, it will also go through changing your prompts. So that if you wanted to just alert the patients this week that you will be closed on Monday, you can change your welcome prompt to give the information that on Monday, due to the special bank holiday, you will be closed, and then they'll have pre-warning then that you're closed before you actually close on Monday. And obviously you can also change your bank holiday prompt, which will go through here, so that you can then change the text within there as well to let them know why the practice is closed on that particular day. So within any of the articles down at the bottom, if you've opened it in one of the consoles, you will also have the link here to open up the help center in the full screen version, as I've got it shown here. And then down at the bottom, we've got the options here to give feedback. So if the article was useful for you, if you can just click on the smiley face for us and just let us know that that helps solve your problem, and therefore you've been able to do everything you needed to. You've also got a little sad face here. So if you do find anything where the article doesn't lead you through step by step, or if you need any extra articles, you can click on the sad face there and send feedback to us. It's not a live chat, so don't expect an instant response, but any messages you send through to there will go through to the products team so that we can then look at getting those extra articles written for you. And then to close it, as I say, if it's in the window, we can just click on the cross on the window, and that will then take us back to the area that we were in. So this is back into our user section here in the service delivery console. So there is slides to go along with the pack here, as you will see, and they will be available on our training pages and on the YouTube page there. But during the session, we've had a look at accessing that help center from the various pages. We've had a look at the search function there and how you can search for the various articles. We've also looked at the articles themselves, and including the one for the extra bank holiday on Monday, and how you can give feedback directly through the help center there.